Y'all, well, it looks like the material guy Santana has been shaking his booty everywhere because he just dropped a little shady list of men who he claims allegedly got HIV after messing with Young Miami, and he just didn't well smoke, and because he pulled up with some receipts that could ruin the reputations of everybody involved. According to Santana, Young Miami has allegedly been out here giving multiple men something they can't get rid of. And fans immediately connected the dots back to Diddy. But if that wasn't insane enough, Santana is also allegedly claiming that she's been financed by a whole secret roster of schlucker daddies. Big names, big checks, private jets, silent deals while she pretends to be a boss babe on social media. And now fans are spiraling wondering who's on the list and who they caught and why Santana is choosing violence now. Is this about loyalty, jealousy, or is he trying to burn her entire brand to the ground? Well, either way, this turned into one of the wildest exposes we've seen all year. And y'all, it's only getting messier from here. So, when the material grow Salty Santana and the city girl, Young Miami, first started beeping, most people figured it was just another bestie fall-off that would blow over in a few days. But it's been weeks and weeks, and instead of cooling off, things are heating up. Now that Santana's out here name-dropping her sugar daddies and putting all her business in the streets, y'all, this isn't just a petty shade no more. The feud is spiraling. And if even half of what is being said is even true, we haven't seen the worst of it yet. And now everybody knows that the beef started because Young Miami allegedly pimped Santana to Diddy and then got mad when Santana and Diddy allegedly became a little thingy. So according to Santana, the real reason everything blew up was because Young Miami allegedly tried to push him into messing with Diddy. You know, Diddy is a bad boy for life, if you know what I mean. Well, he claimed she kept trying to make it happen, even though he made it clear that fetched wasn't happening with Diddy like that, especially since Diddy was already involved with her. But instead of backing off, Miami allegedly kept pressing the issue, and things eventually got so uncomfortable that Santana started pulling away from her, and that's when the tension really started to build. Before long, their friendship completely fell apart. But what's wild is that even after all that mess, they somehow ended up back on good terms. And Santana eventually did link up with Diddy not long after that, allegedly. But nobody knows exactly how they went from beefing to being back in each other's lives. But clearly something changed behind the scenes. Perhaps dollar bills, y'all. But for some reason, they fell out all over again. And this time, Santana wasted no time letting everybody know why. According to him, it was Young Miami who had been running her mouth, spreading the rumor that he and Diddy had something going on. And you'll remember Whack 100 went viral proclaiming that Diddy was hosting freaky wild parties with both Miami and Santana. Both Santana is now saying that Miami was the source of that tea, and she's the one who's allegedly fed that story to Whack 100 behind his back. Yeah. So you've seen Gene before, but if Gene said he's seen it, but we heard him tell Fabulous. No, I want to have a party. Oh man, come on. What that mean? That means a party behind the scenes of a party.
Listen, Mann.
For the record, that sound like some Illuminati __ you got to explain the party. That's some saucy Santana __ stop it. Something that we got there. No, stop it. You the one said maybe the girl Saucy and Puffy having parties. Don't act like you didn't say that. Tuck your tail, bro, hold up. Ice cream truck. I got to say this because I'm here. I've been to Puff House in Miami. Yeah, that's a fact. Puff did the Star Puff did the style remix for me. Well y'all, the rumors got so strong that Salty Santy eventually denied the allegations publicly, claiming that he never got involved intimately with Hyde. They were saying you would with him. They were saying that, do you know how beard, do you know how much they used to piss me off? They would, I never believed it, but I know Santana used to be on YouTube like I'm like, first of all, I don't even motherfucker play that we ain't doing that, and Carrie Shaw ain't with nothing that's gay, baby, she don't even play that, okay? So it was just like, I'm just like, and that affected me. I'm like, that's corny, I don't why y'all say that I'm my best friend, like, come on, what is we doing, like, yeah, but I'm with you. Yeah, but I'm not my best friend. Yeah, is out here. So I don't want to talk. I'm not giving it. The fans didn't buy it. Like, not even for 1 second. Once dropped, they spread like wildfire. And what started as whispers or messy blogs quickly turned into full-blown speculation across social media. People started saying that Diddy's relationship with Young Miami might have just been a front. A carefully curated distraction to keep the real story under wraps. And the real story, well, according to the internet, Diddy and Salty Santana were the ones actually involved and Miami was just part of the cover while Diddy kept his private life under tight wraps. Well, Santana eventually came clean over, at least gave his side of the story. In a jaw-dropping interview, he claimed that Miami was the one who sneakily leaked the whole thing. According to him, she was getting jealous that Diddy seemed to be vibing with him more than her. And instead of confronting the situation, she decided to sabotage it from behind the scenes. And when the rumors hit the blogs and things started spiraling, well, Diddy cut Santana off completely just like that. No calls, no explanations, because according to Santana, Diddy wasn't about to deal with that kind of, especially not with people already questioning his sexuality. Alright, so you can't ask questions. I can't. Okay, you're right. Damn. __, alright. Give him a round of applause. No questions asked. Yeah. Question right here. Do you ever put your friend's business out on social media? Yeah. Why? They do it to me. You on Miami? No, she don't. Yes, she do. What she say about you? She say a lot. No, she don't. She my personal business out there. That's how I started Crucial Please, cause she just kept naming multiple men that I was dating just to the world. Why would you? So, yeah. Santana exposing young Miami for allegedly having HIV and passing it along to her sugar daddies definitely feels like revenge at its messiest form. And while the tea is spilling, it's not just hot. It's scaldy, baby. From claims of secret infections to high-profile hookups, Santana is airing everything out like he's got nothing left to lose. And this isn't just drama, it's giving war. Well, Santana exposing the young Miami for allegedly having HIV is something that nobody really had on their 2025 drama card. But here we are. Things started spiraling when fans noticed that young Miami going off on a wild Twitter rant saying stuff like, "I'm not sharing my next ninja." And at first, folks just assumed that she was salty over Diddy's past being aired out in court. You know, the usual jealous ex energy. But then things took a dark turn. Rumors started swirling that young Miami's anger had nothing to do with the jealousy and everything to do with the bombshell that she had recently found out that Diddy allegedly contracted the H from sleeping around with those people during them freak-offs. And not only that, but he reportedly passed it on to others, including young Miami allegedly. So when the news hit her, they saying she completely lost it. And according to insiders, she snapped, dragged Day on social media, and accused him of risking her life without even giving her a heads up. And what started as vague little tweets quickly turned into an all-out war online. And now that Santana's adding fuel to that fire, the scandal is nowhere near finished. But before we even dive deep into all that messy back and forth between Santana and young Miami, let's rewind a little bit to something that's been bubbling under the surface for months. Because believe it or not, the public was already speculating about Day's hip status way before Santana's bold accusations ever hit the internet and timeline. It all started that moment that D.I. made that first court appearance. You'll remember social media lit up with people asking why he looked so frail, so skinny, so sickly. Then the whispers started quiet as kept at first, but then they picked up fast. People began saying it looked like a health crisis. And naturally, in true internet fashion, the theory that really stuck was that Diddy might be secretly battling HIV. And while it started off as a speculation, it only got louder and more pieces of the puzzle started to fall into place. Well, Santana pretty much came out to confirm it all. And he had a whole lot to say about it. But the wild part, Miami didn't dump Diddy because he had HIV. She allegedly dumped him because he was no longer willing to pay her bills. She was not about to stick around and be Diddy's boob bang for free. Talk about, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Now, Santana's claims do sound a little bit wild, but he's not even the first to say it. The streets have been whispering for a minute. According to a source close to young Miami, Diddy is no longer paying young Miami's bills. The friend told reporters that Day had been covering private flights, shopping sprees, and even the rent for a luxury Miami penthouse. But apparently those perks have stopped. Sure, he still bought her a Christmas gift, but he's not spoiling her like before.